I'm Evan Netch. I'm here at Kitty Hawk Kites in Rodanthe, North Carolina, and this is the 2018 Cabrinha Apollo. Looking at this kite, you can see the most obvious thing. This thing is huge, it's long. This is a 12 meter, stands a lot lower than others, but its wingspan's really spread out. So this kite's super, super high aspect. And what that does is, A, it gives the kite really good wind range. The biggest thing you'll feel is its float, really, really floaty, and just drives upwind. So this kite's interesting. It's not your everyday riding kite. It's certainly not gonna be your wave kite. But if you're looking for a kind of a leading edge inflatable kite to kind of have those same attributes almost as a foil kite without the detriments of, you know, dropping it in the water and having that easier relaunch and standard launching and landing, that is where this kite really shines. So whether you're riding it on a foil, you just want that stable, floaty feel, or using it on a twin tip for jumping, you know, it's gonna give you a lot of hang time, especially in those smaller sizes, like a 7 meter, you know, generally will send you to the moon, but you're up and down really quick. Where a 7 meter Apollo, it's gonna be a little slower turning, so kind of just makes everything a little calmer in those high wind conditions, but you're also gonna get a lot of float, so you're not gonna have those heavy landings that you can experience sometimes on other 7 meter kites. It's a 5 strut kite. It needs 5 struts just to support that huge wingspan. And it's got a few other settings on the wingtips. You can see the rear line's actually connected 2 points, again, to spread the load a little further, and they actually have an A, B, and C setting. You know, A setting is to be that lightest bar pressure, C setting is going to be a heavier bar pressure, but you know, maybe a little slower on the turning. I actually like that C setting on the Apollo. I feel that just, you know, having it moved a little into the wingtip just makes the kite feel a little more rigid and really helps hold that wingtip shape super solid. And then, you know, the other thing on this kite is it's got all the same technology that Cabrinha's put into their other kites, and that biggest thing is probably their high tenacity Dacron that they have for all their 2018 kites, which is basically, if you look at it very close, you can see that there's rectangles and there's high tenacity fibers running lengthwise that really control the twist of the kite and give it that long-term durability, where, you know, standard Dacron can kind of soften up and wear a little more over time. And then the other big thing is their pure profile panels. You know, on the leading edge, you'll see a single section of leading edge, like on every kite. And for every section of leading edge, you have 2 sections of canopy that run from the leading edge all the way to the trailing edge. And what that does is really just helps perfect that curve. You know, the more sections you can get, the more perfect arc you can get, and the more refined the kite's gonna feel in the sky. So that's the 2018 Apollo. I'd call it Cabrinha's free ride, foil board, crossover kite. And for more information on this kite and others in the Cabrinha line, check out khkkiteboarding.com.